Syria's historic deal. Kurds accept integration. Damascus gains control of oil, border crossings, and Islamic State detention centers. Northeastern Syria has existed in territorial limbo since 2011, when the Syrian civil war began fragmenting the nation into competing territorial authorities. The Syrian Democratic Forces, SDF, a predominantly Kurdish military alliance, controlled nearly 25% of Syrian territory, governed by the Democratic Autonomous Administration of North and East Syria, DAENIS. The region contains Syria's most valuable resources, 90% of the country's oil and gas fields, key international border crossings, and detention camps housing 10,000-plus Islamic State fighters and their families. Syrian President Bashar al-Assad's transitional government had long sought reunification. Turkey demanded the SDF disarm. The United States maintained military presence. Tension was perpetually combustible. On January 18, 2026, U.S. Special Envoy Tom Barrack concluded a 14-point ceasefire agreement with Syrian President Ahmad al-Sharaa in Damascus. The agreement stipulated immediate SDF withdrawal from Raqqa and Deir ez-Zor governorates, phased integration of SDF military units into Syria's armed forces, Damascus' assumption of control over all oil-gas fields, border crossings, and Islamic State detention camps, and guaranteed civil and educational rights for the Kurdish population. January 20th marked the first ceasefire enforcement. Fighting that had escalated for 3 weeks ceased. On January 30th, a comprehensive agreement was formalized, cementing what negotiators called historic breakthrough after months of near-war conditions. This agreement represents unprecedented compromise between Damascus and the Kurds. The SDF secured autonomy guarantees and administrative participation. Damascus regained control of critical energy resources estimated at $200+ billion, border security, and captured Islamic State prisoners. Turkey received assurance that SDF would expel PKK, Kurdistan Workers' Party, fighters, meeting Ankara's stated condition for regional stability. The US retained military advisory presence without direct combat commitment. Every regional stakeholder secured negotiable concessions. Unilateral military victory became instead multilateral diplomatic settlement. The agreement opens pathway for Syrian reconstruction. Western nations signaled willingness to engage with transitional Syrian government if political reform continued. Russia and Iran, Assad's historical allies, welcomed stability. But vulnerability remains acute. Integration of rival military forces risks internal conflict. Promised Kurdish autonomy could erode under centralized pressure. Islamic State detainees, vulnerable to radicalization in crowded camps, require rigorous security management. The breakthrough, however fragile, prevented potential humanitarian catastrophe that would have devastated millions of civilians. For Syria, this represents first genuine post-war reconciliation moment since conflict's end.